public message on the Middle East conflict, specifically to the people of Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a plot by Western leaders to create a fascist state called Greater Israel. And Western leaders are currently trying to buy time for their genocide to succeed, so that their plot can go ahead. These are the G7 leaders. We should refer to them as the Genocide 7. They are the strength behind the slaughter of Palestinian children today. Not all of us have noticed that these are some of the same governments that stood with racist apartheid in South Africa till the bitter end. Today they are the same ones financing and arming apartheid again, this time in Palestine. They are the same ones who designated Nelson Mandela as a terrorist, just like they have designated any legitimate Palestinian resistance, ostensibly trying their best to criminalize the Palestinian people's right to liberate themselves from apartheid and genocide. It's the same colonial fascism of the Berlin Conference continuing in the 21st century. They all want Palestine eradicated from the face of the earth so that their heinous plot for a greater Israel can succeed. It's a secret plot that they have not tabled anywhere on any international forum, nor have they asked any stakeholders about, not even the indigenous Palestinians, and therefore it is a criminal process with no democratic foundation whatsoever, just like they did when they forcefully created the state of Israel in the first place by cruelty, genocide, and ethnic cleansing back in 1948, and have never been held accountable for those despicable horrors and crimes against humanity. That is the reason for all their arrogance you see today. Impunity. Today, Western leaders are providing quack excuses to try and defend and even once again legitimize mass murder, racist apartheid, and ethnic cleansing as long as they can. Guess what they did to stop or even to condemn the genocide of 1948? Nothing. It was their genocide as well. At the moment, they are simply trying to buy time for their new genocide to succeed so that they can quickly recognize the new Greater Israel. They want the genocide to happen as quickly as possible before too much pressure mounts against them globally, even from their own democratic citizens, whom they are completely ignoring, just like the freaking demonic tyrants that they actually are, in their abhorrent white supremacist plot to create a new fascist state. My call to Africans is that you cannot support African liberation and not understand the plight of Palestinians. You cannot celebrate Independence Day in your country and not understand the brutal colonialism in Palestine. You cannot remember the suffering of your ancestors at the hands of foreigners and not feel in your blood the suffering of Palestinians at the hands of Europeans who are once again using religion to chase people from their own homes, their own farms, and their own country. What the world is faced with here is the ideological descendants of the infamous Scramble for Africa. Thank you.